Yeah,
Okay,
it's lit. What's up? Welcome back to the Mandalay Podcast, aka Vibes with Mandalay. Shout out to Chio letting us hold a bakery down. Like, comment, subscribe. I got a membership going. Y'all could join the membership for exclusive behind the scenes content, exclusive invites to places. Shout out to the Comedy Cougar in the building. Shout out to Yuri, the camera guy. You know what I'm saying? Today I got two special guests with me. What's up? We're going to start with Playboy first. What's your name? Where you from?
English McFly. I'm from Harlem.
Okay. Where at in Harlem?
141st and Lenox.
Okay. How was it like growing up there?
Oh, it was wild growing up there.
It was wild. You grew up on 41st?
Yeah.
Word? All your life?
Right on Lenox. Yeah, Lenox. We in the hood. 41st and Lenox, man. Between 7th and Lenox.
Oh.
I grew up in the block, but my main, I was raised on 7th. But my spot where I mainly be at, you catch me on Lenox anytime.
Oh, okay. How was it like?
Beautiful.
It was Harlem? Absolutely. Yo, you know what's crazy? I wanted to shoot on 41st because I know you be on 40 in front of the store. I was going to bring the joint and come. We going to have to do that probably in the summer.
Absolutely, we can.
No,
always invited. Come to the block.
Pull a 10 out?
No, absolutely. We got the 10 out there. Come out there, shot. And, we pop some bottles, drink.
Yeah.
Have a good time in the summer.
That's how it's go?
Me? Absolutely.
What's up? What's your name? Where you from, Playgirl?
My name is Chelsea. I'm from Harlem.
Okay, you from Harlem? You ain't from Harlem. She capping right now, yo.
So I'm originally from Ohio,
Okay,
Cleveland,
okay.
but I grew up in Harlem.
Oh, you really grew up in Harlem? I gotta do Google Facts on that.
You might, but it's okay. East Side.
East Side? Where?
I grew up on 116 between Park and Madison.
Oh, okay. How was it like?
It was amazing. We was outside, the cookouts.
Okay.
Basketball games.
Okay.
Harlem back in the day.
When you moved to Harlem from Ohio though?
I moved when I was like 6.
Oh, okay. So that's young. Yeah, you could say you from Harlem. All right, you.
Can I get my credit?
Yeah, all right. I was trying to fact check. I might still gotta do my Googles on that. Oh, what's up? What's up, Fly? I could call you Fly or English. What they call you?
Call me Fly, English. It don't matter, bro.
Why is your name English McFly?
Because I am Jamaican.
Okay.
And with I'm Jamaican with it's a English descent.
Okay.
In my family, so that's where I got English from.
Oh, okay.
And then McFly runs with, I got my team, the Mafia.
Okay.
I used to go by Fly G's. Now my old name was Ace Burner years ago.
Oh, okay.
Years ago. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
Went through, life hit.
Yeah.
I had to go away for a little while.
Okay.
When I came back, I ended up changing the whole persona, my whole name, and just, creating, really living out who I am.
Okay.
So English McFly is me.
So when you first started, he's a rapper if it wasn't a sad.
Yes.
So when you first started rapping?
I started rapping when I was 8.
Okay.
I started doing music around 10. I started with poetry.
Okay, dope.
I used to listen to a lot of DMX and what's shorty name again? Lauryn Hill.
Okay. Who put you on to that?
My aunt.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
So your aunt that's unique, right? A lady introducing her to rap, that's dope. That's dope.
She's the GOAT.
Yeah, absolutely. I found her poetry book, and I read it. Was going through it as young. I started writing my own poetry.
Okay.
And I heard DMX and how he transitioned from rap to the poem at the end of, it used to trip me out.
Word.
So it kind of touched me at heart as a young kid growing up in Harlem and living on a block that I lived on. 41st was a wild block growing up on. So,
yo, 41st is crazy. There's a lot of stories on that block.
A lot. My life different, boy. I'm a rapper with a lot of stories, man. I got
Chelsea.
Okay.
Hey, Chelsea, you been to 41st?
Yes, I have been to 41st.
You been to 41st?
When?
I used to walk up and down the block when I was younger.
Walk up and down what block?
Lennox Avenue.
You used to walk up and down
I used
Lennox.
to walk up
All right,
and
hold
down the
on. We
block.
got to get this
Okay,
like
so
you
we're
from.
not-
Hold on.
No,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No,
I'm just saying we gonna act like you from Harlem.
No, see, I ain't
And
acting
now-
like it.
Nah,
I
she
live
from
here.
Harlem, yeah.
Nah, but what I'm saying, because she said walking up and down the block. You gotta
Yes,
say,
when
you
I
gotta
was
be
younger, I was
specific.
like-
You gotta be- I'm walking up and down. Yeah, up and down the block. What block? Like, all right, I'm just saying. You walked
First of
up.
all, Lennox was the thing. Like you
Okay.
just go
It's an
there.
avenue. Lennox
it
is
an
an
avenue.
avenue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you would walk up the block.
It's an avenue. You walk up the
When
avenue.
I walk up the ave.
Yeah. Because he like, yo, you wasn't walking up 41st.
I'm like,
No,
like 41st is different.
Yeah, I
It
was
wasn't like a
41st, way
specific
different.
block that I was
Right.
walking
Okay.
on. But you know,
You was live on
outside.
Lennox.
I was live.
Right.
Yes.
You ever hung out on 41st though?
Probably not. No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should.
know.
You should come through. We do barbecues and all that, all summer shit like that for the kids. Block parties, all that. We give back.
I love that.
Well,
And it'd be a good vibe.
you'll pull up,
Music,
Chelsea?
I'll pull up. If it's
That's
a good
music,
vibe.
that's what's
barbecue,
up.
all that shit.
Yes.
Good vibes on the block. When I'm out there, we bring that energy, man. We bring that old school 90s energy back.
Okay.
Feel me?
I was going to ask you, what's the best era in hip hop?
90s.
90s?
You shit me? That was the best era.
Word?
Anybody that was born between the year of 80 to 99,
Yeah.
golden.
Golden?
That's the golden era.
Okay.
You can't like.
How-
80s, baby.
How you feel about that, Chelsea?
I love it.
You like rap?
I do like
Would you rap?
Yeah, and like a karaoke type thing.
Oh, all right. You want like you
Karaoke's
want
my thing.
you want to let English McFly write for you or nothing?
You could write for me. Yes. You could write, but it gotta be some like hot shit. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be some hot shit. No
Like,
sexy
what-
red shit though.
No sexy red shit.
Sexy red
What,
shit.
what type of artist would you have her be?
She would have to be like more like. She would have to talk her shit like, you know, like Charlie Baltimore. She go in that kind of range type
Okay,
shit.
all right.
You feel me? So she would have to have bars. Like,
Okay.
if I'm
I
writing
need
for her,
some
she's gonna
bars.
have bars.
She gonna have bars.
They're gonna be like, yo, who the fuck is that?
I
Whoa.
need some fun.
So back to the story. So how did you get into rap? You said from poetry.
Yeah, my bad. So finding my aunt's poetry book, going through that. Then I started writing my own, and like I said, when I heard DMX and how he transitioned from rap, and then at the end of the song he would do a prayer, and then sometimes he would have the poems, and then it was just like, yo, it's like I can get deeper into this because I was a young man that went through a lot of shit. So if it showed me a way to express myself, like I couldn't do sports and all that because I was a big guy, but
Okay.
because of my leg and shit,
Right.
But I turned it to music.
Okay.
So that became my heart. And I started rapping, really writing raps at 10. I was trash.
Okay.
I wrote raps at
You
10.
remember your first rap?
Nah, I don't remember that shit at all. Nah. I stole one of my big brother raps. You should.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Oh, your big
absolutely.
brother used to rap?
Yeah, nigga.
Shout your big brother. Plug your big brother.
Nigga, he's not a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Butter Snacks. Nigga, you know Snacks. Nigga, I'm not.
Okay. Oh, but that's your
Yeah,
blood
that's my
brother?
brothers.
Oh, word? Oh, that's your blood brother or that's your brother from the
That's
block?
my brother from the block.
Oh, okay.
That's my brother. He raised me.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel
Okay.
me?
Oh, that's what's up.
I used to take that nigga raps when I was younger. He probably don't know. He know now. But, yeah, but I was writing
Look
and
shout out to my fault for cutting you off. Shout out to Rich in the building.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Rich like, oh, you used to steal niggas raps, huh? Rich look like he's soaking up jail look like.
nah, but
Yeah, so you said you should take his raps. Would you just
yeah,
spit them in
alright,
school?
Stop.
Alright, my fault. Alright, yeah.
He said, stop reiterating
That'll be the one that's you understand me? The clip that's edit. You understand?
You was stealing. Okay.
I wasn't like going to. I used to like me and my niggas and we was rapping. I was rapping. Then my man be like, "Nigga, that ain't even yours."
Okay.
But I had to learn. You feel me? I had to
Right.
get the feeling for it. So I started rapping for real at around 14, 13. We was in the studio. Recording, going to Strong Arm Productions. They used to work. They had a studio on 143rd and Lenox Avenue.
Okay.
And Pete, shout out to Pete, because he was one of the first older dudes from the hood that put me on or put me in a situation to where I'm 14, 15. We in the studio recording, actually shooting videos.
Right.
We felt like a family, like a real label. So
Right.
that actually was everything for me. So that started off the Ace Burner era. You feel
Okay.
me? And I took it serious. And a lot of people
What's
tell
that?
you,
What's
like,
the Ace Burner era? My
Ace
fault.
Burner era was the young version of me, the teenage version, the wild version. Like, I was a street.
Oh, your name was Ace Burner.
I was Ace Burner.
Oh, so yeah, let's describe Ace Burner. Let's get
Ace
some.
Burner.
Let's let the people know who Ace Burner is.
Right.
Yeah, like right, Chelsea. Like,
Nah, I could be honest with you because he's gone. Like at the past, that's the past. I grew up.
Right.
You feel
That's
me?
what's
Like
up.
I was
That's
wild.
what's
I
up.
was in the
Yeah.
streets, the
Okay.
gangs, the jail. Like I was heavy in the streets. Like was
Okay.
getting to the money whatever
Right.
way I needed to. Like
Right.
me and my mans, we was really tapped in. Like you feel me? So
Right.
that shit did it. I could say it was an experience. Nothing worth bragging about,
Right.
but it was an experience and it taught me a lot. You feel me?
Right.
So it made me the man I am today.
Okay.
You understand?
I
Nah,
love
yeah.
that for you.
Thank you.
That's what's up. So, do you make songs for like what type of style of artist are you?
I'm gonna tell you. I could say I'm just me. I don't have no particular style. And what I mean by that is I give you street shit. I'll talk to the ladies.
I was about to say, you cater to the ladies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was about
I give you really what I live.
Okay.
You feel me? I give you what I live. Like,
Okay.
Absolutely. So I done talked about everything from kids to marriage, divorce, traveling, anything. Like being
Okay.
on the block, coming up from nothing. Like I done in a building, roaches in the crib, niggas is all types of shit. Like you feel me? Like
Right.
really done been
Right.
in them trenches. Like
Right.
you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Like where nigga at now. Well, I just
Right.
came back from DR, me and my brothers.
Okay.
On the yacht.
How was
running
that?
around all
How was
crazy,
that?
just wilding out.
Hey, y'all-
What about DR?
What you heard about DR, Chelsea?
what you heard about DR?
Yeah, what you
I heard some things about DR.
what you heard about DR?
Ladies, shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, absolutely. Shout out to the ladies in DR. They know me.
Yeah, they know. So, like, are you signed or like you independent?
Nah, I'm independent.
Would you sign to a major?
It depends.
Wow, it depends on
It
what.
depends on what they talking. It depends if they could do better than what I could do better for myself.
Okay.
You feel me? It's never. I'm open to any conversation. You feel me?
Right.
So I wouldn't say, nah, I'm gonna stay independent. You don't never know.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
However, my way into it is that's gonna be my way in.
Do you have like a crew of rappers that you rap with, or like
Yeah.
what's your get?
Mafia, Rich America.
Mafia Rich America.
Absolutely.
Okay, I ain't even know that. I ain't even
you
know.
we
Like
got
I
the
just had to
Mafia.
put.
I got the
Okay.
Mafia on my own. I've been doing that. For when I started English, when I became English McFly,
Okay.
I started the Mafia.
Okay.
When I was Ace Burner, it was Fly G's.
Okay.
So I got that shit tatted and all that shit.
Okay.
It's
On this
official.
side.
It's
Yeah,
official.
So I had that shit running. Like I always had my own team and people running with me and niggas that backed me. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, you from the hood, so
Right.
we always we had our cliques and my niggas ran with me. So
Right.
it was Fly G's. Then I broke that shit down and. When I was actually in high school, I ended up getting kicked out of high school and shit because I started a gang called Ife Mafia.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, we was in A-Phil of Randolph right up the hill.
Going crazy.
Crazy. I got a restraining order on. That's two got a restraining
about
order
that.
on.
Oh, you heard about it?
I ain't never been there, but I heard about that school.
Yeah, it
I
was
heard
wild.
about you.
I turned
Shit, you
that,
probably heard about it.
I turned that school up something wicked.
Word.
They banned me from the school grounds.
Word.
Yeah. So later on in life, I just revamped it and came up with the Mafia. You feel
Okay.
me? And we just live by Mafia code, man. Family.
That's what's up.
And man shit, grown man shit. That's it.
That's what's up. So, what's some of your inspirations as an artist? I know you said DMX, Lauryn Hill. So, who else you listening? What you
Right.
listening to right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you, gang. I listen to a lot of reggae.
A lot of reggae. What artists? I don't know. Put them on. Put the
Massacre.
people on.
Massacre, Valant, that's his name.
I don't know. You said the reggae.
Say what? Him, Vibes.
Okay.
Bravado.
Did you go to the concert?
Nah, definitely.
You supposed to went there. You look like you deep into the West Indian roots.
I was deep in it, but when I seen the prices, I said, I'm really a Movado fan. I'm a Movado fan before I was Vibes fan. I be that real with y'all. A lot of y'all niggas be jacking Vibes. But when the beef was really going on, I was jacking Movado. Gully side heavy. I'm Jamaican. So I was really, it wasn't personal.
Right.
You know, it wasn't
Right.
personal. But I was a heavy Movado fan. So
Okay.
that's when that fan kicked in. These prices is crazy.
So Chelsea, what you listening to right now?
R&B.
What kind of
90s
R&B? So what you listen to? What R&B? What 90s R&B you listen to?
112, SWV.
Okay.
Avant.
Okay.
Jones.
Okay.
All of that.
Usher.
Old school Usher.
What's your go-to R&B album? What album got no skips?
Confessions.
Okay. How about you, Fly?
Nah,
You listen to R&B, Fly?
yes. What?
Okay, all right.
Listen to everything, bro. I play my playlist. You shitting me? I got Creed. I got Daughtry. I got Ed Sheeran. I got mad shit on my
Hey,
playlist.
little diversity over here.
But my no skip album.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. Every album is one song that I gotta skip.
Word?
Yeah, every album.
What's your GOAT album, though? You gotta have a GOAT album.
GOAT album for me is Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay, so
Okay.
50.
I listen to that shit every day in the gym.
Oh, word?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
Every
you're
day,
really
like-
a 50 fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's top 5 rappers to you.
He's definitely in my top 5.
What's your top 5, matter of fact? Tell the people.
I tell you, my top 5 is Big. And these
Okay.
is people. These is the rappers.
Is
that
this
I
in
grew up
order, or
with.
this is just-
This is. We gonna put it in order.
Oh, all right.
So this is the rappers that I grew up off listening to. This is not a top 5 for the rappers for right now.
Okay.
All right. So you got Big,
Okay.
Jay, 50, Cam,
Okay.
and shit. That's it. I don't even. Yeah.
You don't
that's
got a
it.
4th? I mean, a 5th?
It's no fifth. Just.
Word? No Big L, no you,
I mean, I was a big elf. I was
no
a,
Rich America.
This is growing up. I ain't growing up.
Mace.
No,
No, all right.
they're not my top 5.
All right.
Because all of these
Nas,
artists
you don't like Nas?
Nas was cool. It was
Okay.
good to listen to, but it wasn't nobody else. Like Big, I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
Jay, he had me confused for years.
Okay. No, Method Man. Method Man
No.
was all right. All right, that's your 5.
Yeah, I got 4. It was 4.
Oh, that's your 4. What's your?
Method Man,
do you
all
look
them,
like-
they was-
I gotta put you on the spot. You the beautiful lady that's here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta know what you
Yeah.
listen to. Do you listen to rap?
I do listen to rap.
So who's your favorite rappers? No bias. Don't try to impress us.
I'm not. I think, well, my favorite rapper is Fabulous.
Okay.
Okay.
And we all know why.
Why? I don't know why. You could say why.
He's a lyricist. Like,
Okay.
the stuff that he says makes sense.
What's your favorite Fabulous song?
See, why are you
Make
doing
me
this?
better.
You said
better.
that's your
See, but I like that he caters to the
Okay.
ladies.
Right.
So I like when he's, doing his little R&B thing. So if he collaborated with an R&B artist.
Okay. Do you have songs for women, Fly? What's the name of your song? Plug your song for the women.
The song that I have out now.
Yeah.
I have what do I have out? What is the name of that song?
I knew you was
He actually
supposed
put me on the spot with that one because I do have song for women. I have a few songs. I would have to go through my playlist.
But you like the women though.
Yeah.
Okay.
better.
You shit.
Okay.
Do I like the women? I love them.
Okay. So let's get
Get
it.
some shit later.
Yeah, so let's get into that segment. This is the set the tone segment. How you set the tone?
What you
How you
mean,
on a
how-
date or something? If you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
nah, you about to- you got to
yeah,
see
that's
that.
we
No,
get
wait,
into set the tone
Wait a
segment.
minute.
Yeah, what's up? Or you got a lovely young lady that you.
What?
Yeah, we don't
I'm
wanna
single,
mess
my
nothing
boy.
up.
All right, I don't know, cause I see you in the gym. I don't know. I see you in the gym.
I'm single, man.
I see you in the gym getting your workout on.
Absolutely.
So how?
everything.
Like,
feeling good, gotta look
okay,
good, you know.
okay, you feeling good?
Absolutely, like $1 million. You feel me?
I like that. I like
You know,
that.
the ladies call me handsome.
Okay, how you feel about that? How you feel about that,
I go to the
Chelsea?
gym 4 times a week. So
Okay.
I love somebody that goes to the gym.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you date a rapper?
I would not date a rapper.
Why
What
not?
about a poet?
Oh,
Well, does a poet have the same lifestyle as a rapper?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
you gotta find.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
no, I'm
fact.
not, I mean, that's different. I
What-
never dated a poet.
Okay.
I don't even think I know a poet. Oh, but I know you now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But a rapper, no.
Why? Why not a rapper?
I want to settle down, have kids, get married.
So you don't
wife
think
and
rappers do
friends.
that? Rappers do that. It's just
No, they do that, but it comes with
What it come
extra
with?
baggage that I don't.
Fly, what do rappers come with? Do rappers come with baggage?
I was married. I had kids. I was settled down. All that.
Was
Yeah.
see, I'm an
He said,
educator,
what?
so
What do you mean?
I
Was,
pay
but-
attention to words. Was is past tense.
Was I mean, people, you live, you learn, you move on with life. That's how it go. There's nothing bad about it. So it's
till
nothing
death
bad
do us
about the
part.
words.
You gotta
It's no
work it
till
out.
death do you apart. No,
You're supposed
because
to work
back
that out.
that's something that they created later on. Let's be real. When
goodness.
our ancestors got married, they said until separation. They didn't say until
Oh,
death.
that was the second version.
No, that was the first version.
That's my
They
first
said
time
that.
hearing this. I ain't never heard that.
All right, you ever seen what's the fucking name of this movie? Birth of a Nation.
See,
Watch Birth of a Nation. They show it. When our ancestors, our ancestors got married, they didn't say until death do us apart. They said until separation.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
so
right, well,
You see, Charles?
this is
you
facts.
wasn't
That-
bonded. You not bonded by life.
No, I
with
get it.
anyone.
Things happen. I'm not. I'm just joking. But yeah.
You not dating? She said, "Yeah, no, no rappers for
comes in too
you."
much.
I seen you at the concert recently too. Like
Yeah, I'm supporting,
that's what's up.
People,
so,
you know.
but rappers do need love too.
and I'm not saying that they don't. I feel like they're exposed to too much, and they have too many options, and they like to seek those options. Like it's okay to have options, but if you have something really good at home, you shouldn't have to want to see if the grass is greener on the other side.
You think all rap? So you think men cheat? All men cheat?
I think all men cheat.
Oh,
Wait,
how you
hold
feel
on.
about that?
Hold on.
No, I'm not
You
gonna
say
say
all
all
men,
men
hold
cheat.
on.
I think people
I'm not
are
even. I'm not
humans.
even gonna sit back and.
I think humans.
You're
I'm
not even
thinking-
gonna go on that because some niggas cheat, some niggas don't. But let's be
I'm
real.
not gonna say only men cheat. I think women cheat as well. I think
Okay.
humans
cheat probably more than niggas.
Oh, you think women cheat more than?
Listen, we just don't get caught. It's all right, and
Oh.
but it's
But
okay.
it's cheating.
Yeah.
It does, and
If
that's
you kill a
why.
nigga and get away with it, did you
And
not
that's
kill
why I
him?
said humans cheat. Yes, they
Right.
do. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so in the same sense,
can't-
but in the same sense, like you just said, all men cheat,
They do.
right? So what's the difference of you dating a rapper or a regular nigga walking up and down the street? Because the regular nigga probably much worse than a rapper.
No.
Yeah,
At
because he
least with
never
the-
had the attention. So soon as the attention arrives, he's jumping on it. Guarantee you that.
I think that's just a human thing. Like just human.
I don't think all men cheat though.
Nah, it's about
that-
discipline. It's not.
Yeah.
all
I
men
mean,
don't
I would
cheat.
hope that a human. But
I was
it's
married.
hard
I didn't
when-
cheat. I didn't step out.
Oh, so that's not why you're still married?
No, I'm separated.
Oh, okay.
We just grew apart. That's
It happens.
We
Yeah.
went
I
our
agree with
ways.
that. I
We
agree
didn't
with
go
that.
on bad terms.
But y'all still on good terms.
we still
Y'all
on good terms
That's
right
what's
He
up.
didn't cheat yet.
I didn't cheat.
He's
on
not a
anyone.
cheater.
I'm not cheating on anyone.
Yeah.
I'm single. So whoever I deal with, I have options to deal with other people.
So I would say it's just uncommon that
Okay.
you find somebody that doesn't cheat.
So you think all men cheat? Why do you think
It's not all
this?
men. I just think people.
People,
humans
so women cheat because you
Yes.
got a lot of women
I
friends
do have a lot of women.
and they
friends.
beautiful.
Do you
They're
cheat?
beautiful.
Yup. Do you cheat?
Have you ever cheated?
So okay, let me say this.
Let's get to it.
How did this become about
this is
me?
it.
But it's okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna speak for the women. Well, I'm gonna speak for me.
You can speak for you.
Yeah.
Speak for me. I went a long time and didn't cheat.
But you did. She
I
did.
think once we both realized that it wasn't going the way we wanted to go, and we both was like on the outs, then that's when I started to seek other things.
You cheated.
But
Yeah, don't try to get out.
no.
Started
Okay,
to seek
because I
other
was in the
things.
relationship, yes, but we were kind of separated, trying to figure things out on our
Okay,
own.
so if you were separated, that's not cheating. though.
yeah, so it's not really cheating.
Separated is not separated, bro. Like you heard what I said.
That's
You
what
in a
I said.
relationship?
I'ma
Nope,
put
I'm
women in
separated.
that
Right.
She was
category.
Kinda, yeah,
I-
kinda.
That's when you get you got a man. It's complicated.
Oh,
that part.
oh,
That's what
okay.
that is.
Yeah, I was on my way out, and that's how that happened.
What could cause a woman to cheat?
A lot of
With
things.
a lot of things, how I will say that one reason,
Yeah.
or one of the reasons that women cheat, is because they're seeking other things, or something that their man is not doing. They're gonna seek it somewhere else.
Like if you're not eating the pussy.
well, that
Say that? Can we say that?
You can say whatever.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Get to
whatever
it.
their relationship is lacking, they tend to seek it somewhere else.
So women don't do that?
Yes.
Because to me, like, women be more emotionally invested in men. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they're in a relationship. So it's kind of hard for them to cheat.
When a woman cheat, it's emotions involved.
Definitely.
When a man cheat, it ain't nothing but a nigga getting his dick wet.
Word, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I will give you that. However, if something
are you a savage like that? Can you have like sex without non-emotions?
No.
No. I would have answered
However,
that for you.
if I'm in a relationship and I'm cheating, it's because I'm not getting something at home.
Okay.
That
So it's like the 80-20 then. Is it?
Yeah. I feel like if
would you go out for that, step out for that 20%? That's what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right.
I would just be like, listen, this is what I want. If you're willing to do it, then you should do it. Okay. If I keep saying the same thing and you're not doing it,
so you're a good communicator.
So why?
I am a good communicator.
Nah, that's not good communicator.
No,
yes, it is.
Let me chime in right there, y'all, because that's definitely not a good communicator.
How?
Hold on,
let me not.
No, because you're telling me the same thing, but this is the thing. You're still going out and doing some disloyal shit behind you telling me that. Instead of you telling me, you know what, you're not hearing me, so we can't do this. Let's not do this. Let's go our separate ways. And then you go make that decision. But you took it upon yourself to go do that and then say, I was talking to him about it. No, you wasn't. It wasn't clear enough for him. Sometimes with women, let's be real, not to be so much on you, but y'all patience run thin with men. Especially the men that you're with. Your patience will run thin with them after a while. You'll dead call another nigga and yap about the shit that he doing instead of calling him and straightening out. Getting it straightened out. So,
or how about women that do, and it's just a certain amount of time, but how many times I have to keep saying the same thing over?
Men are hard-headed. We hard-headed. Our mothers told us the same thing when we was kids.
Nah,
y'all took their jobs when y'all decided
No, we are not your mothers, and that's the problem.
How? This is not literally my mom.
No, but
a man is with a woman for the nurturing and the nurturing and things of that, right?
And we do that.
And a woman's with the man for the protection and making sure you're good, the providing, which your father did, right? Okay, so it's the same roles, just different type of people. It's different relationships there.
I think the generation is definitely different from when our parents were young, like when our parents were younger than now. I just feel like it's just different.
But you thinking for now, or you thinking from how you was raised?
Yeah, see, I was raised in a different household. My household was a little different, a little complicated. So I'm trying to do different from how I was raised.
So Fly, when you on a date, right? Like, how do you jump in DMs?
Do I jump in DMs? Like,
yeah, like
sliding the chick DM?
Yeah, like pretty women.
All right.
Because there's a lot of gorgeous ladies on the gram.
All right. It's not a slide. I probably slid in a DM or two, but it probably was like more harmless than like creep mode type shit.
Oh, okay.
Like just a joke or just like, some shit like that. Like, it wasn't like.
You ever
I don't do that all the time.
You ever scooped off of Instagram?
I done.
You been catfished before?
Nah.
Oh, okay. You been catfished before?
I have.
What happened? What was that story?
What he look like? I want to know what the picture was and what he looked like in real life.
How did you get catfished?
So it was during the pandemic.
Okay.
You know how everybody was on the dating apps and stuff like that. No, I don't really like.
Yeah, I wasn't even. But I know what you're talking about,
they were
right?
on dating apps, and I was talking to someone, and they kept saying, "Yeah, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet up." And I'm like, "All right." And so the day would come, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna meet you at 6." I would not hear from him.
Oh, wow.
And it kept happening. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, why do you keep making plans and not following through?
Yeah.
I never met him.
You never met him? So he just kept...
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. That's not a catfish. Yeah.
No, it hasn't been a catfish.
Nah,
yeah. Got paper towels on
Can you pass me some paper towel right there, please? Thank you.
So
it did get hot in this
one. Yeah. I told you.
Nah, you good. You good. Thank you.
Is that what it was? And that's why I don't do online dating. I just can't keep up.
You can't just keep up?
I can't.
But I'm talking about like catfish is like when you like meet somebody, right? From the gram and then they come up like, and it's like a midget show up. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga saying he's 6'2", but a 5'4" nigga show up on a date. That's like
like
I don't even think I got that far.
That's like
Okay.
a nigga
I
like
got that
Michael
far.
B. Jordan sliding in your DM. You fall
think it's
for it,
Michael
think
B.
it's Michael B. Jordan,
Jordan.
but when you get there, it's Martin.
Nah, boy, yeah.
It's not that bad, but you know, like nigga, this ain't Michael B. Jordan. Like,
No, that's never happened to me.
Oh, okay.
yeah, see, that's a
I tend to meet
catfish.
people like in person. I'd rather meet you in person. Like if
You
I'm
probably
out.
had him intimidated. How you ain't know that?
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
You think you intimidate dudes?
I've heard that before.
women think.
Would she
that?
intimidate you?
I don't know. It maybe depends on.
Word? You get intimidated by women?
Sometimes,
Word?
bro. Sometimes I'm not
that's
gonna
the
lie. I'm a
thing.
man. I'm a man. Like beauty can knock me off my feet, gang. Like I'll be
Word?
sitting there stuck looking at a chick like, yo, she's fucking beautiful.
Oh,
You
that's
feel me? So
that's
yes,
what's
it
up.
can. A real
Okay.
man gonna tell you, yeah, I'm gonna get absolutely.
Okay.
If she
I've heard that
if
before.
she looks like fuck the body, like the
Yeah,
face,
right.
that shit.
So what's the most attractive thing? What's 3 traits that's attractive
for me?
Yeah, from a female.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, okay. You like that
Count
dark
me
skin.
out.
Chocolate. My weakness, yeah. Chocolate,
Okay.
short hair,
Okay.
and just the face, bro. That pretty
Shout out to the
face.
chocolate women.
Shout out to all women, but shout out to the beautiful dark skinned women.
Shout out
Ladies.
to all the women.
What's up? What's 3 traits you like about a guy? 3 traits you notice.
Good hygiene.
Okay, hygiene. What you dealt with some dirty dudes?
No, that's something that I look at. I look at your nails. I
Okay.
smell your breath,
Okay.
and I smell your body. So if you smell good, you got a fresh little lineup, and your nails is done. That's what I like.
Okay, look.
But you gotta be tall as well,
Oh, you
because
tall.
I'm a
You gotta
tall
be
female,
tall.
unfortunately.
Let me see how tall I am.
Or fortunately.
Taller than her sitting down. I know that for sure.
So you gotta be tall, good hygiene, and goal oriented.
Okay.
And,
gotta have
and
goals.
good nails, she says.
And
So
good-
fellas, for y'all guys
your
who
nails
don't
done.
go get your nails done, bro, it's not that bad. Like, go get them dirty. I don't like you niggas like to even give you pounds. Like, you know what? I just do this. I fist bump. Y'all
So you
niggas
look at the
nails
nails
is
and then you like,
nasty.
nah.
I act like I'm eating food all the time. Like y'all niggas nails be dirty, and if a man is telling y'all this, then you know the women don't like, you know.
We do not like
yeah,
that. We don't want
like
you
that.
touching us.
Yeah. Even
can't
if
do
you
anything
even if you
sexual with
shake,
us.
yeah, you shaking a woman's hand, she don't want to see. You gotta get look that little dirt shit that be in your nails. At the end of the day, when it be cruddy and all that, like go wash your hands and then go get them done the next day. Susu don't cost that much, bro. Them shit is $25. You don't gotta get gel. You don't gotta
He
get.
giving
the
y'all a whole
polish.
tutorial.
Just get the regular, get them cleaned, get your cuticles done, shit like that. Get your feet done too, cause a lot of you niggas You shit me? I'm not gonna lie, my feet is nice. I'll bet my feet out. Bitches be like, ooh, nice feet. Thank
You
you.
wearing the flip flops, ladies.
Nah, I wear slides, you know. I wear colorful socks and shit, so my feet gotta be nice. You ain't gonna. I got nice socks on right now. You shit me, nigga? Look at my socks. Nobody got
He
socks
going
like
crazy.
these. You shit
Yeah,
me?
let my man
You come
talk.
back, you
Yeah.
back out some ugly feet out these. Bitch gonna be mad at you. Oh, you can't do that.
So, Fly, what's a deal breaker?
Deal breaker is confrontational woman. A confrontational woman, always like drama. Always want to be on the scene.
Okay.
Just like them city girl type that, like, you know, the ratchets, things of that nature. Like, I'm not really, that shit is a heavy turn on. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, like, maybe for other niggas it'd be an issue.
You got an example? We want to, yeah, break it down. Break that shit down. I want to know an example.
Yeah, so some other other niggas may jump on anything.
Right.
May allow any woman into their circle or into their life. I'm not one of them.
Okay.
You feel me? So I could vibe with a chick and all that. But like the littlest things will turn me off. You feel me? Like literally the littlest things. Like I could be chilling with a chick, it'd be ready to go there. And I'll peep something. Or
But you'll pee. What'll stop you from going right?
I need to know.
nah, like let me say what could.
Come on.
All right, let's say this.
You ready?
chicks that, all right, I don't judge nobody.
Right.
Chicks that's not focused on themselves but focused on everybody else.
Okay.
If you with a chick and we vibing, but all you could do is talk about some other people or in some negative manner,
Right.
you finding every way to put something off on somebody else, or you needy.
Yeah.
That right there be a deal breaker. I done been hanging around a chick and she's every minute she texting about somebody else, and then she coming to, yo, she said this bitch is doing that.
So just gossip girl.
Yeah,
like
and I'll be sitting there
girl.
driving, and in my mind I'm sitting there like,
You
oh
don't
yeah,
care about
she's
nothing
not.
she talking about.
She's not getting back in this car again. Like, word, like, nah, I don't got time for that. That's bad.
So Chelsea, what's some deal breakers for you?
A deal breaker for me is a man that is cheap.
Cheap. Okay. How?
like
What's
cheap
an
men.
example of that? What's like cheap?
I think men should treat women like queens, like delicate flowers.
But I'm saying, what's being cheap
So
though?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You go on a date, and let's say you guys are having a good time, and a man asks like, "Oh, you gonna get an appetizer, or you gonna get another drink?" Or a man should never ask a woman what she like.
Oh, like
Limit her whatever she wants.
Oh, like monitoring what
Yes.
you order
What
and
if he
type
was
shit.
just asking to be like, just you want to get the weight? You want something else? So I
No,
can
but it
pull the
wasn't.
waiter?
But it wasn't that type of ask. It's an ask like,
Like, are you getting something?
yeah, like you gonna get.
Oh, it was an act like he was
Or you
watching
wanna
his
get-
pockets.
Yes.
It was that type of. You
exactly.
felt that energy, like yo, he watching his pockets.
Exactly, like, if
did you
you're not
order what
ready-
you ordered? Did you order the lobster?
I ordered a lobster.
Okay.
But so what?
But would you order a lobster when you out with like one of
Yes,
your
I-
friends?
yes,
Okay,
First
all
date,
right.
first date
Yes,
shit.
I
You
do.
ordered a boom. First date.
Nah,
hold on. First date shit.
Nah,
hold on.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get into
First
that
date.
though. I'm getting into that. I want to
Go
get
ahead.
into no.
Now we talking
Yeah.
first date.
I
No, it could be a first date though. Let's say,
First
yeah.
date shit, nigga, bring you to Ricardo's. What are you getting? You been to Ricardo's before?
I have been to
Okay, you from the
Wow.
east side.
I am from
Look,
the
you
East.
said
I've been to
block.
Ricardo's.
We
Shout
was
out to
talking
Ricardo's.
avenues. I'm just saying, shout out to Ricardo's.
Listen, I'm from Cleveland, okay?
That's from
Sorry.
Cleveland.
It's Cleveland, Ohio. She said you
Cleveland,
before.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what was the question?
So we
Shit,
go to
what do you
Ricardo's.
order?
Oh, what am
Yeah,
I
what do you
ordering?
Would you order basically? Would you
Would you
order a
order the
lobster?
special or would you order off the regular menu? Put it like
I
that.
will order off a regular menu.
You order off the regular
But
menu. Would
I
you
don't-
order the surf and turf?
I would order the surf and turf. If
Right.
that's what I'm feeling at that moment, yes, I would.
That's $78.
That's okay because I pay $78 when I'm by myself with my friends.
All right,
I
so
don't never cheat myself.
okay, exactly.
How
How would you feel? How would you feel about that, Fly? Like,
If I took her and she
Yeah.
got the $78
yeah.
meal,
Then
No,
don't
hold on,
you
hold on, hold on. Let
I'm
me
gonna
answer.
get it with her.
You said what?
You know what I'm gonna do? Me type of nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her what else you want, cause I'm
Okay,
gonna order the
all
other
right.
shit.
All
We
right.
gonna split back and
Ladies,
forth.
Oh, all right,
You
all
feel
right,
me? We
all
gonna,
right.
cause I want some of that,
That-
and she gonna want some of what I got.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
That's how you
y'all
do it.
eating together.
Yeah, we
Okay.
eating together.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought.
Because truth be told, I'm not taking her out for her.
Okay.
She's just joining the experience. This is some shit that I was already planning to do on my own.
That's a fact. That's
I
a
like that.
fact.
I like
That's a
that.
fact.
Teamwork.
So, do the vibe have a limit? Like the date got a limit with you?
What you mean?
So, like when you out on a date, like do you like, yo, damn, I'm only spending $550 tonight, or I'm spending $350, or I'm spending $150?
I mean-
or is the vibe unlimited?
Self-consciously, for a woman on the first date and you just meeting her, yes, I'm not gonna go out and just blow. I don't even know her.
Right.
She might not even make it in my bed. You understand? So I'm not gonna go through all of that.
Right.
We're gonna do something nice, fair.
Okay.
And I think the vibe is not really, yo, bro, the vibe's not off the money. The vibe is off of me.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
what's
no
up.
limit to this energy.
Talk
You
that
dig what
talk.
I'm saying? Like-
Talk that talk. Look, yeah, you got Chelsea in the bag, Chelsea.
This is so
Yeah. Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
Yeah, so
So the vibe is unlimited because it's
Yeah,
like the
unlimited.
energy you bring is gonna be.
Absolutely. She gonna have a good time whether we go to fucking Jack in the Box or whether we go to Ricardo's or Del Frisco's.
Right.
I'm always the main point is keeping a smile on the woman's face and keeping us fed. That's it, right?
Absolutely right.
Would you go to Jack in the Box with a good
You know
dude?
what is? I never been to. That's like a.
But like, would you go to like Crown Fried Chicken? Like,
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would.
Not on a first date.
Not on a first date, but if I
But-
call you in the middle of the day, like, babe, I'm at the chicken spot. You want a chicken sandwich?
Oh, I definitely want some chicken.
Exactly. See?
Yes.
Have you ever sent a drunk text that you regretted, Chelsea?
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
Did you get a response?
I did get a response. But I didn't really want nothing from it. No, you don't.
What you mean you ain't want? It's a drunk text.
You know what it
Wait a minute.
was?
We don't know. We don't want to know who, but we
Yeah.
want to
No,
know
I'm
what
telling you.
exactly. What did you say in the text?
Okay, so
Because
I was playing Carisha Please.
Okay.
No, listen, but I was drunk.
I know.
And one of the, I guess, questions was like, text your ex a text message or whatever and see if they respond back. If they respond back, you don't got to drink. But if they don't, you got to drink. So they responded back. But then it opened up like a can of worms. And then like, oh, why did you hit me up? Like, you playing with my emotions.
Oh,
Like, you know I want you.
Her night got toxic.
It really did. I'm
Her
like,
night
shit.
got
It was
super
just a
toxic
game,
after
and
that.
it was just a text, and it like.
Did you text him and say we was playing Carisha Please? And it
I
just
did. I did because I felt bad because I'm like, damn. He really fucked with me, and I really disturbed him. I disturbed his peace.
Did you love him like he loved you?
that's a good question.
That's a great question. Why are you putting me on the spot like that? I think in order for a relationship to work, a man has to want a woman or love a woman more for it to work.
What?
So, yes.
Oh, so you think the man gotta love the women more?
Man gotta
So in
love
order
the woman more?
for, yes, and I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead, please break this down.
I think because if a woman, think about it, if a woman is on you and you're not really interested, it ain't going to work. You're going to dub her. But if you like her and love her more, it's going to work. I'm telling you, it's going to work. So men have to love and want a woman.
Have you ever liked to do more?
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Why?
What was you
Too
doing?
clingy? No, women
So-
don't know how to move when they really like a dude.
Oh, word? Why you say that? Hold on. Why you say that? What's the
Because this is the
experience?
thing.
Yeah.
If a man was to do what a woman do when he really likes a woman, you know what they get called? Creeps. You're a creep.
Exactly.
Word.
It doesn't work. That goes against what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying,
It doesn't work.
Word?
Yeah, because
The
y'all don't
man-
know how to act when y'all like a
It's
nigga.
okay. We're emotional beings. It's okay.
The thing is, y'all just need a man that's going to be patient with you and show you how to act. That's it.
But men also have to like a woman more.
You think
Nah,
so?
I
I
don't think
do.
that's true.
I do.
I honestly think if a man like a woman more,
But there's nothing
Ain't
wrong with
me?
it. That's
No.
not a negative thing, is what I'm saying.
That's until she realized that shit. It's gonna be negative because she gonna be telling you how much she could replace you, and then you gonna be sitting back like, damn, I love
No,
her.
but-
Word. So a woman that's ever told you like, yo, I could replace you type?
That's a woman that told
Word.
me.
How you felt about
Yeah.
that?
It took me a while to understand that. Yeah,
'Cause that's
sure,
kinda
she could
crazy.
replace-
You
you could get
Everyone
another
is
nigga, but you
replaceable.
can't. No lies. You can
Yeah,
get
that's
another
lie.
nigga.
Yeah, you can't-
You
everybody's
can get
not
another
replaceable.
nigga.
Yeah, look,
but
listen.
he will not be me. He won't.
And you can get another woman and she won't be that girl.
That's a fact. I wasn't looking for a person to be her.
No one is. Everyone is different. So you're never going to get the same person.
I don't want that person. You heard what she just said to me? I don't want another person that's going to say that to me again. I'm going to find somebody completely different. Nah, I'm just saying. Facts.
So yo, Fly, what's the worst date you been on?
The worst date I've been on, I ain't gonna. All right, the worst date.
We getting into it. We getting into it.
I'm gonna tell you, right?
Getting into it for the people.
So, alright, this is not even a date. This is not even a date. We just happened to so we had this event in Boston, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is this is recent. So we had this event in Boston. So me, the bros, Rails, we all go up to Boston and all that. They had a big basketball game. My cousin played. Shout out to my cousin Nolan in Boston. Jaws, Melly, all y'all niggas like y'all. They played. My little cousin won the MVP.
Okay.
So that night, we had a few events that we had to go to. And there was a chick that I was talking to on the gram,
Okay.
right? She hopped in my DM. She slid in my DM.
Oh, she slid in your DM.
Shorty
Okay.
got with me.
We gonna ask
I was about
you. We
to
gonna
say.
ask you. Do you slide in DMs too? I'm gonna ask you that next.
Right.
So get
boom,
prepared.
Shorty slid in my DM. So, we started talking. She fire. Oh,
Okay.
Shorty nice. I have family, like I said, I have family up there, so I tell her I be in and out the state sometimes, so I'm gonna come up there and check you one time. So it's been a whole year. I never went up there. Me and her still talking here and there. So we finally get up there for the show. So I link her. I'm like, yo, where you at? I'm gonna pull up on you. So she was at another spot. I lead the bros. I'm like, I'm gonna pull back up on y'all. We end up going to the other spot, meeting up with shorty. So they end up going to another club, meeting up with some more niggas that was with the niggas who had us booked out there.
Right.
So I tell the chick and her friends, like, yo, what y'all doing? We can go to the other spot. My niggas is over there. So we all leave, go to the other spot. So we in there chilling, and there's this nigga right in front of us the whole time. Like, he's just grilling niggas. So I'm like, yo, this nigga must be bugging. So shorty in there, she vibing. Mind you, she tries to kiss me in the spot.
Word?
She tries to go for the kill in the spot. Like, I'm going down the lane. I'm thinking she's saying something. I'm leaning in. She going to hit me with the lips. I turned my face immediately. So I'm like, whoa, not... Like, I fuck with you, but I'm not, like, in the club, it's crazy. Kissing in the club.
Yeah, word. You ain't kissing in the club? Niggas is like, yo, if that's your chick, niggas is like, kiss your bitch. Niggas like, kiss.
We just met. We met already, but we just met in person.
So she tried to kiss you.
I'm not going to kiss you in the club. Like, it's crazy. So... By the end of the club, we let out. It's about 3:30 in the morning. We leaving and shit. So everybody in our section is going out first. So she's sitting there. I'm rolling up. So I get up off the couch. So we about to leave. So she stopped me. She's like, yo, the nigga that was standing in front of us is my baby father.
Oh.
So I'm like, what? She like, he with the niggas that you with. So I'm like, what?
Like,
what?
So she like, yeah. So I'm like, yo, shorty, like, go ahead, go outside. I don't like, maybe you bugging.
Yeah.
So she like, no, I'm not bugging. So her and her friends start walking. They leave, they go outside. I'm coming downstairs and walking to the car. So I have my little cousin. I'm like, yo, take them over to the car. So he's going to the car, making sure everything good. And I see these two chicks like circling the car as they go into the car. Now, mind you, as we was going down the stairs, shorty said, yo, I think these chicks is following me. So in my mind, I'm already like, yo, one, you tried to kiss me in the club. Yeah. Two, you telling me niggas is your baby father and niggas standing right in front of us. Three, this bitch about to get packed. That's all I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah,
like 3 strikes, you're done.
Yeah,
I was ready to pack up.
Yeah.
Get downstairs. I see the chicks walking to the car. I'm like, wait a minute. As my cousin walking over, I'm like, yo, lock the car. He locks the car because they already got in the car. The two chicks start reaching for the car door.
Word?
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I tell them, like, yo, shorty, get off my car.
Oh, yeah.
So she like, nah, tell this bitch get out the car.
That's crazy.
First time I linked up with shorty,
yo,
I'm like, nah, this nigga.
And you in a whole other state. Like, you ain't even.
State, but I'm good, though.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So this nigga comes out the crowd. He like, yo, bro, you with me, bro? I'm like, what?
He said, you with me? Well, hello.
Yeah, you with me. Like, yo, you roll with us. Like, you with me. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, we came with y'all. Yeah, so he like, yo, bro, please, bro, just kick her out the car. So at this point, I already see if I kick shorty out the car, they gonna thrash her.
Yeah.
So I told him, like, nah, bro, respectfully, shorty came with me. If she want to get out and talk to you, she could do that.
Right.
But if she don't want to talk to you, leave her be and catch her on your own time.
Right.
He like, all right, bro, I respect it. He got the two chicks up out of there, and they left. I ended up taking shorty probably like wherever they was going, and I dropped them off.
That's what's up.
But that was like some what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like
the
you,
night I kept saying like what the fuck,
bringing this drama towards me. Like,
I'm sure you never hit her up again.
Did I what?
Hit her up again.
I ain't say that.
So all that drama. He was her guardian angel that night.
Yeah.
He protected her,
like
as we supposed to protect black women, our queens.
Look, I ain't judging on the situation. It was weird as fuck, but it was more so like it wasn't like it was for me. You understand? It wasn't for me. So I diffused it, got shorty up out of there, and then I realized I'm not talking to her for a while. But then I reach back out and shit. We got that right. So.
So how about you, Chelsea? What's the worst date you've been on?
The worst date. Oh, I gotta start.
I know you got experience.
I'm gonna try to make it very short. I met a guy at a bar.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm like, okay. He's buying me drinks, we having a conversation. He's like, oh, I want to hang out with you on a Friday. I think this is like a Tuesday. I asked him, are you married? Or you have kids? Like, I asked that.
Oh, you asked that from the jump because you get married niggas
nowadays, you can be married, kids, live with your wife, and still be outside. So, I asked these questions because you just never know.
Right.
So, he's like, no, I'm not married. I have 2 kids. I'm separated. I'm not, I'm single. I don't have anything. I said, okay, cool. So we hang out. He take me to Medusa. Shout out to Medusa. That was a nice.
Where's that? What's Medusa?
That's downtown. It's like a Mediterranean restaurant.
Oh, okay. I know Medusa. Okay, now I know. Yeah, I know the.
It's like some grown.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I know to a spot that you like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know Medusa. I know. Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know it. Yeah, I know exactly.
But it's a very cute spot. So you could take.
It's a cool spot. It's a cool,
cute. And so we're at the bar. We just, conversing. And somebody taps me on the shoulder. I'm not thinking anything. We were at the bar because we were waiting for our table. So I'm thinking it's one of, the waitresses or whatever. And she's like, oh, are you here with him? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm his wife.
Wow.
So, long story short, she had a tracker on his car. Ladies, I guess that's a thing. I've never done it, but wives is putting trackers on cars. And I said, are you married? You in a situation?
Yeah, you asked him.
No ring on his face.
So what happened after that?
So I said, I don't know. You gotta ask him. Like, I'm gonna let him explain everything. Like, that's not for me to explain.
Yeah.
So he's stuck. I said, like, hello? He's like, oh no, this is my friend. I said,
oh, he introduced you as a friend.
I said, oh, sis, no problem. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Because clearly y'all got some unfinished business that I don't need to be involved in.
And this was recent or?
This was in the last 5 years.
So this is like past trauma with you. So like that's how you feel about dating in New York City?
Yeah, dating in New York City is very hard.
Nah,
it's hard.
That's crazy.
It's hard because people, like, you just don't know. Men be lying every day.
Are you still dating though in New York?
Yeah, I am dating.
That's good. You should, as you should.
Yeah, I was in a 10-year relationship.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
What's the most romantic thing a guy's done for you?
Took me on vacation. So I'm really big on vacation.
Okay, so you went on a vacation.
I went on a vacation.
Okay, where y'all went?
Just a vacation?
What do you mean just a vacation?
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. If it was
just a vacation.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean like.
Would you fly a girl out for a first date?
For a first date?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know her.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like
some niggas do though.
Them niggas is thirsty.
Oh, your man, my man Richard.
You wildin'. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that?
I don't know what that box like.
Oh, okay, yo,
absolutely.
You gotta know.
Listen, on a vacation, we grown. So let's be real.
Yeah,
we grown. We on vacation.
Right.
That shit getting bent over as soon as we get in a room. Okay. I want to taste that shit. I want to rub my face in that shit. All types
I heard
of shit.
Jamaicans don't be giving.
Stop believing shit like that.
Jamaica? No, listen. I don't agree with that.
Shit like that.
That's a myth.
That's a myth.
Because they said each his own.
One nigga out of 10 don't do it. But
that's a lie.
That's a lie. Comedy Cougar said that.
Rasta. All right, good. I hope it's a myth because I was on the the raft things.
Yeah.
Massaging you.
Yeah, you can go. The chicks be going out there and be getting hit.
Really?
That's not a myth. That's great.
Are they getting hit?
Nah, they not. They ain't getting hit.
So I asked the Jamaican, like a real Jamaican, I was like, do y'all do that? He's like, nah, we don't do that. We don't do. I'm like,
Niggas
so how
be
do y'all
lying.
keep y'all women?
Yo,
Like
let me
they
tell
don't
you
be wanting
something.
head.
Niggas be lying. Niggas will tell you.
So if a
shit.
nigga don't give head, that's a deal breaker.
Deal breaker. Boop. Bye.
I'm sure, because if a chick tell me she don't suck dick, it's done. We're done.
Bye.
As soon as she say it, oh, we can't be in a relationship. I already know what's gonna lead us down the wrong road. Yeah, but yeah, that's if we going on vacation, I need to know all of that shit before I get there. I need to know
What
I
you
enjoy
mean?
it.
So she gotta tell you like, yo, I'ma fuck you.
No, I need to
know that you gonna get it.
I not even know I'm gonna get it. I need to know it's good. Fuck knowing I'm gonna get it before we go.
Okay,
like, I'm not flying out just to get it. I'm gonna get that shit while we at home. And then I need to know because I don't want to take you on vacation and then that shit whack. Now I'm stuck 5 days with you. Like, are you serious? You take on vacation and she don't know how to suck dick. So now she biting you. And now you mad. You ain't getting no head the whole vacation. That's a bad vacation.
That's
like having no weed on your vacation.
That's like having no weed.
No head is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna do that because there's too many things. What if you take on vacation and then shorty a narcoleptic or some shit? Bitch keep falling asleep on you every night. You don't even know. It's the first date. The first date you flew out. You ain't even know bitch fall asleep all the time everywhere. Yeah, like she could be a snorer. What if she not good? She don't got good hygiene.
Oh,
What you got to share the bathroom with her?
yeah.
She wild.
Says she wild.
Yeah, you can't do that. A first date with a chick, you fly out. She not gonna tell you if she got her period or not.
Oh man.
And then get there and be like,
5 minutes.
5 minute break.
No, 5 minute break. No, she just said she had to use the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Look, we live. See, this is what happened when you drinking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She drunk all of this.
What was that?
This was rum punch from
Okay.
Fork and Key.
Shout out to Fork and Key.
Yes.
Shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying?
Fork and Key.
So-
Shout out to Mama Love. Absolutely.
Like, shout out to Mama Love for real. So, what's one of the past things that you feel changed?
About what?
You.
Me?
Yeah, it was one
A
thing you
lot.
feel changed you in the past.
One thing that I feel changed me.
Yeah. from
My
the past.
kids.
Your kids, okay.
Yeah, my
many
kids
kids
for
you
sure.
have?
I have 3. I have 2 daughters and a son.
How's it like being a father?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Sometimes it hurts because you gotta discipline them. Like right now, my daughters is on like some type of I say some type of punishment because it's not punishment.
Okay.
But their grades been slipping.
Okay.
So now
me
I
a punishment, please?
gotta dead all the fun activities and things like that nature. But that's where when you used to get your ass whipped when you was younger and your grandmom just be like, it hurt me more than it hurt you. It's one of those feelings. But yeah, my kids changed me. Like having my kids, like when I had my first daughter, I was 20. I was 20 going on 21.
Okay.
And I didn't really know I knew I was a dad, but I didn't really know what it was like to be a father. So I was still in the streets at that time.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it led me to prison.
Oh, okay.
When I went to jail, when me being locked up in the feds, I did time. When I was in the feds, my daughter used to come on visits and come see me. My mom used to bring her.
Okay.
And that changed me. That changed me. Seeing my daughter on them visits, my daughter telling me shit like, oh, I want the hot wings in the machine and I want the Kit Kat. And then I'm sitting back like, oh fuck, I'm actually raising my daughter from the prison system.
Right.
And I just didn't never want to go through that again, bro. So I like me going through that and I was facing 12 and a half years and I really thought I wasn't gonna be there for my daughter growing up.
Okay.
You feel me? Fortunately, I ended up doing 3.5 and came home. And me being in a life, I came home. I had another daughter, and then I had my son later on.
Okay.
Nothing's better than that, bro. Like nothing.
That's what's
My
up.
kids in my world, like, yeah, they changed me.
Shout out
So-
to the father.
So, what changed you in the past year, Chelsea?
So
How have you changed within the past year?
So I've been going to therapy.
Oh,
That's
nice.
And I think therapy has helped me just realize patience
Okay.
and being able to think before you speak.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the relationships that I've lost is because I'm so quick to just say how I feel. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, I was about to ask your sign.
I was about to ask her too.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
Oh,
he's emotional. Emotional
No,
Cancer.
but cancers are good. Shout out to the
You gotta
cancers.
control your emotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look how he smiled at the camera. Like, look.
God, no, cancers are good. Is it July? I know July.
Absolutely, July 8th.
Okay, yeah. Shout
You
out
like
to
cancers?
I do like cancers.
Okay, so finish your story. How have you changed? You said therapy has changed you.
I feel like therapy has changed me because I am learning how to like deal with relationships. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship with a man. I realize how to communicate. And instead of just cutting people off, which I'm used to that, being able to have conversations like, okay, you affected me by this way, I hurt you by this way, and then let's talk about it and let's work it out and let's move on.
Okay.
That's dope.
I know before I would just be like, oh, red flag, I'm out.
Yeah.
But that wasn't helping the relationship building. And I feel like communication is definitely key.
Okay.
And I've learned that in
Definitely
therapy.
dope.
So I've
I
changed.
did that shit too.
So for my last question, before we wrap this up, what's your biggest crash out story?
Oh,
You know I gotta get.
Yikes.
oh man. All right. Biggest crash out moment.
Yeah, it could have happened to you, or you could have done it.
Well, crash out moment is me crashing out. I don't think it's not a nigga that crashed out on me.
Nah, but a woman could have crashed out on you.
Oh, woman
Yeah,
crashed out like.
Yeah.
Also, like that, like so,
Yeah,
like
it could
the
be
biggest,
you crashing-
wildest shit that ever happened to you. type
Right,
shit.
right.
All right, so the wallet, the
Unless you want to get in the other shit, you crashing out on a nigga, we could get there too.
I don't know.
Whatever way you want to go.
a crash out moment, the wildest shit. Damn, it's like what I done been through some shit, bro. So I say a chick I was dealing with when I was younger. She tried to shoot me.
Word? Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's not even funny.
That's not
Word?
even right.
yeah, like I was,
Straight face.
just crazy scenario. We was in the crib chilling one day, and me, my man's a summer night. Niggas is getting ready to go outside. Shorty was in there with us, and me and her just got finished handling. We was handling, and these niggas come upstairs. We smoking and chilling. So I don't know if it was just with her being a little bit too emotional, but all right, this is the time when bleep. This is the around the ending of the time of the what the fuck is the phone? Nextels. So I had two ringtones. No, this wasn't even Nextels. Pardon me. I had a Razor. I had a BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry and a Razor. Boom.
Throwback.
My shit went off. Shorty came on my phone. Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl.
You played yourself from there.
Yeah, you had the
It
ringtone.
went
Yeah.
off. The ringtone went off. It was another chick I was dealing with. She called, but her Shorty knew her ringtone was "When I See You." Yeah, that didn't go well. So Shorty slapped me. I was young at the time. I was like 17, so I know I was wrong. Shorty slapped me. I mushed her, and my niggas was like, "Oh, I'm leaving." They fighting. It's domestic violence. So I was like, "Nah, I'm not. It ain't like that." So as they leaving, Shorty snatches my phone and runs to the front of the house to my mom's room and shit. So I'm telling, mind you, she was old at the time too. I was 17. Shorty was 24.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I always dealt with older women.
Okay,
so
you like older women?
Yeah, I was just I don't know.
Comedy cougar.
Right. You better be careful.
She says you better be careful. Oh, she flying.
Yo, nah.
Oh, two Jamaicans is dangerous.
Jamaican.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
look. Look, you got him under pressure. He got him panicking, cougar. Cougar, you got him panicking. Look, he's sweating. Oh, she says,
That I like it.
Nah, she said 21 and up, right, cougar? Yeah, 21. No kids, 21 and up, adults. Yeah,
What was I
joke,
saying?
yeah.
'Cause she caught me off guard.
Look. You said she tried to, you was mushing, there was a little DV going on.
No, it wasn't. That you wildin'.
Yeah,
You always
don't
stretching
care.
it. They gonna take them parts. BB part. He was hitting on. Like,
No. She said she mushed
yeah,
you.
She slapped me.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mushed her like bugging.
Yeah.
Like, so they left. So she grabs the phone. I end up getting the phone back, and Shorty, like, she knew. At that time, I was young, I was wild, and I had a weapon in the house, and she knew where it was at.
Okay.
And Shorty ran and grabbed it, but the thing about it is I never kept it loaded.
Oh, okay.
So Shorty,
yeah.
she didn't know that.
Yeah.
And she went and grabbed it and put that shit in my face and started crying. And I'm like, yo,
Oh,
you
wow.
wilding out. Like, you tripping, put that shit down. And Shorty pulled the trigger.
Oh.
Word, in my face, she pulled the trigger.
Oh,
I snatched that shit from her and kicked her out the crib.
Damn, that's
Yeah, facts.
damn, that's a
I ain't said
that's a
that.
crash out. Oh, he see, yo. After these stories, he keep going back.
Still go back.
He like that.
Mr. Texas, okay? He said I ain't
good.
Yeah.
He said crazy pussy, good pussy.
Crazy.
I heard.
Just gotta know when to get the fuck out of Dodge. This is crazy bitch moment right now. Let me go.
What's your biggest crash out story, Chelsea? For my last question.
I'm not gonna say
Not-
all men are liars, but men do. I just said not all men are liars.
This is your crash out moment
This is
right
my
here.
crash out moment.
Okay.
I was dealing with someone who just lied for no reason. So
What was his sign?
it was a Cancer. That's
Damn.
but it was like I love cancers, but he was a Cancer.
Damn.
And I don't know if it was like he was protecting my feelings because they're so emotional and they just want to protect everybody and there's,
Not too much on us.
hey, I'm just saying. So he was just lying and we literally was driving on this block.
Avenue.
Oh, I'm so sorry. On this
Gotcha.
avenue.
Right.
We was driving on this avenue and he just kept lying. So I snatched his phone and I jumped out the car. Because I'm like,
While it
listen,
was rolling? While it was driving?
While it was driving.
You landed on your
Yeah.
feet or you rolled?
No, all right. He was like stopping to a light.
A light, right.
So I can jump out.
Right.
And I ran with his phone.
What?
Because I'm gonna get in his phone. I'm gonna get into it.
You knew his
I didn't-
He
password?
chased you?
So he was driving around Harlem looking for me. And I just started running. And I knew where I needed to go, which was home. And I just went home. And he met me at my house. And I went upstairs. I said, listen, if you want your phone, you're going to get it tomorrow. Like, you're not getting it tonight. I'm going to get in your phone. And he was like, no, give me my phone, give me my phone. I said, you know what? Take your phone. I threw it out the window. And it just shattered. I said, here, you can have your phone. I said, you lying anyways, so whatever. I never got into it. But the fact is, just stop lying. Just be honest to women so we don't got to do anything crazy. I had to get crazy because you were lying. I threw your phone out the window. It shattered. You had to get
Wait a
a new
minute.
one.
Did you buy him a new phone?
I did not buy him a new phone.
Did you see him after that?
I did. He was so
You thought I was. He said you thought I was bad.
And he was so pissed that he had to buy a new phone, but it's like, yo, stop lying. If you would have been honest while we was in the car, I wouldn't have took your phone and ran out.
Nah,
I
that's
literally
crazy.
ran.
That's
The
crazy.
fact that she took the phone and turned to a track star outside.
Oh, I was
that was
outside
crazy.
That
running.
shit
That ever happened to you when you was driving? When you was
You
driving?
never seen
Men-
cops
men
back
can-
in the day? Shit would have
They
been
didn't care about their phone. They would turn into a Hulk for their phone.
Hell no.
Yeah, what?
Fuck no.
I don't see it.
I'm number one at this. I remember
A chick take your
young
phone,
when I
what
was
you gonna
younger. And when I was younger, I didn't. She went through the phone. I done woke up getting beat up. Oh shit, what's going on here? Oh, I went through your phone, nigga. It'd be like, oh shit, you went through the phone. Yeah, I didn't had my fair share of phone issues of that nature, but at this point, don't go through my phone. If you want to go through my phone, go ahead. That's your own risk now. You're gonna see some shit you don't want to see. I'll tell you
Don't
that
go
now.
to phone.
Yeah, don't go through phones. That's everybody.
I'm gonna tell you this now.
Ladies, don't do it. Because men be having some shit in their phones.
The ladies be having some shit in their phone. Fellas, don't do it. You think a woman be heartbroken? A nigga will kill a whole spot. He go through that woman's phone and he sees some shit.
That's a fact.
Not at all.
So before we get off this joint, we got a beautiful lady calling my man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, why you put him
I had to put him on the spot. Before we get off here, is there any questions I didn't ask you that I gotta ask you? That you want to plug or so?
Nah, for right now, just stay tuned with us. You know, me and the brother Rich Reels, we got a new single about to drop.
Okay.
We got a new single about to drop. It's called The Anthem. It's definitely gonna be something for the city, something to bring Harlem back together. We got a couple projects gonna drop. Me personally, and Reels. Then you got Els, you got Bada Bing, you got Corner Made. We got new shout out to the bro TG for the bots wear, everything that he got going on. We got new merch dropping, new music dropping, new music videos dropping. All types of new shit going
That's
on.
What's up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy year.
Plug
for
your
us.
shit, yeah.
It's gonna
Plug
be a busy year
everything.
for us. What we got going on? What we about to do?
Summer Jam. We got
Got Summer Jam, he said.
Summer Jam.
Summer
Facts.
Jam.
Okay.
New deals. There's a bunch of stuff going on.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot of shit going on. Just stay tapped in with us. English _McFly on IG.
It'll be there. It'll be there.
Got you. Just letting y'all know if you can't read. You shit me?
non-readers.
Yeah, for the non-readers, you know. But on the gram, you can find us English McFly on YouTube, Google. You see all English McFly shit. Rich Reels, Rich America, the Mafia. Just stay tuned. We got a lot of shit dropping. And I got a new single coming out called Fight Back for the ladies too.
Okay. That's your song for the ladies.
Yes,
Because we wanted the song for the ladies.
That shit different.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit
We gonna let Chelsea hear. She gonna be the judge.
absolutely,
All right, no problem.
Okay. They said I put you on the spot with the lady on the phone. They said,
That's cool.
yeah, they said he might want nobody to know.
Nah, that's cool.
We gonna let them know you a ladies man. You do it for the ladies too, right?
Absolutely.
Are you a Jose? Do it the Jose?
No, I don't do it. Nothing. She's run this show. Big runners.
What's he do on this show?
No, not.
Anything I didn't ask you that you want to plug, Chose?
No, just follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
She's bad.
Okay.
That's your Instagram.
That is my Instagram. I've been an educator for 15 years.
You a
and
teacher?
I am a teacher.
What grade?
2nd grade.
That's dope.
But I'm getting out of the education system because these kids, horrible.
Don't talk about our
Yeah,
kids.
Sorry.
Don't talk about our
Don't
kids.
talk
We
about
don't pay
the
taxes for you to talk about our kids.
First of all, I don't work for the DOE, but it's okay. These kids are horrible, and
Oh, nah. You gotta say you love your job. We love you.
She teaches COVID kids, they different.
that's what I'm saying. These kids is different. But I am moving into mental health for Black and
Okay.
brown people. So
Dope.
I'm transitioning out of education, and I'm moving into that. I feel like Black and brown people need to get their mind right because we could do so much, but
I
we're so
think that's
limited
imperative.
in what we can, like what
That
we
shit
do.
is important, especially
So,
out here. 'Cause
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
After
fact.
Eric Adams got in office, all the lunatics started.
I'm done.
I'm sorry. Let's be real.
Don't worry.
we're
different out
practice.
here.
All of y'all
The subway
free.
system, everything is different.
I think COVID though, yeah, COVID messed with people's social skills and everything like that. I think that isolation.
Nah,
had
it was
something
Eric
to do-
Adams. It wasn't.
Oh man,
We was fine after COVID. We was
Eric
fine after
Adams.
COVID. We was fine. We got money. We was stuck in the house. Then we came out, had some money. We had some money to spend after being stuck in the house. That was a good time. You got to get with your family, and then you got to go out and floss that shit.
Right.
Soon as Eric Adams got in office, the crazy niggas started coming around. The bills started, rent got higher, money got lower, no stimulus checks, none of that. We not even gonna blame the president. We gonna blame Eric.
well, shout out to Chio letting us hold a bakery down. Shout out to the Comedy Cougar once again, always opening the gates. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, join the membership for exclusive content, behind the scenes, when I'm outside. You know, it's going to be a lot of vibes, a lot of pretty women. Shout out to English McFly pulling up.
I appreciate it,
Shout out to
bro.
Rich Reels.
Yeah, man, I appreciate
And shout out to
it.
Chelsea being a team player. How was it like doing your first podcast?
This was fun.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
And shout out to the people. Vibe.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Word.